Hey everybody, this is Everyday Commentary, and this is Sweet Stuff Saturday. I am going to try a clipectomy. I'm going to remove this clip, which is a little square, and see if I can put on this clip. Not 100% sure. Both these knives are OEM from Rayot, so we're going to try it. I got my little magnetized. By the way, if you have any workshop and you do not have one of these, it's crazy how handy they are. I took this is like a cheap one from Harbor Freight, and then I made that, so it just goes doop, and then when I need it, it's right there. Super duper handy. Anyway, let's go back to the clipectomy and see if we can get this thing to work. Not sure if it's gonna work, but we may as well try. I got this the mini old guard back from Monterey Bay Knives, and it is beautiful. It is easy to open. It doesn't have that weird lockup thing. It has no blade play. It's just all around really, really good. So let's knock those out. I'll just put that up there. Let's see if we can. I'm thinking this is gonna work. And we'll find out in a second. If it doesn't work, it's off by like less than a millimeter. Way less than a millimeter in terms of spacing. Oh, that would suck if it didn't work. I'd be kind of bummed. By the way, this is a Pena X Series Zulu. This is a great knife. I like this knife a lot. It just really, oh man, it's a little dirty. Probably should clean that up. We'll clean that up. Let's try fitting this mofo on here. Oh, it looks like it's gonna work. Now the question is, do we have screws that will go? I'd like to just keep the same screws if I could, but I don't think that's gonna work. I think it's gonna make me do, yeah, it's gonna make me do different screws. That's okay. The screws on the mini old guard are a tad longer. Oh, dang it. I don't think they're gonna fit in the recess. Let's see, before we go through the process of lining them up, because if they don't fit, not gonna fit. Oh well, dang it. Yeah, just not gonna fit. Well, that stinks, but the old guard is back, and it is lovely. So, the reason I wanted to switch it, and let's do this since we have the clips off. We'll at least make lemonade out of lemons. Stupid, weird. So if you can see, this is like a really boxy clip. This one is nice and ramped, and I really like these ramped pocket clips. They just work so much better because when you put it on, let's see if I could do this. Like if it would go here, it would be so much less of a hot spot. I mean, this one is basically just like a sharp edge. So try to get that to work. It doesn't work. That's okay, not the end of the world. Now the question is, should I get the Mokutai clip replacement for the mini old guard? And I don't know if that's a good idea, but it looks cool. So maybe, because goodness gracious, this yellow linen, or the yellow paper micarta on the mini old guard is gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful. Probably my favorite handle scales on a production knife ever. It's absolutely stunning. It's nice and tight. Let's get this one nice and tight. And they're both in. And the knife, oh, just works great. Okay, so let's put this one on. Back on. I usually try to keep my stuff pretty clean, but apparently the last time I used this, I didn't really pay attention and just put it back in. This is one of those things where, like, man, Enrique Pena knows how to make knives, because gosh, even this clip is like insanely good. Everything about his knives is just really, 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 really good. I'm stunned every time I pick up a Pena. I'm like, oh, this is great. This is well thought out. It might be time for me to try one of his modern knives, because I have a bunch of his, like, you know, modern traditional hybrid knives. I've had a bunch of them, and they're all good, but it'd be interesting to see if he does well on varying the form at all. There we go, dropped in. Tighten that sucker up. Tighten that sucker up. And there we go. That's a great knife. Just one of the better knives out there. Really, really good. It's a Pena X Series Zulu, and it is just excellent. And this, back from Monterey Bay Knives and all touched up, is the Monterey Bay Knives Old Guard, and it is excellent too. Tried the clip swap, and it's so close, but not quite, largely because the holes on this thing are too small for the screws to go in. And these screws are too short to catch the screws in there. So, oh well, thought it would be fun to see if it worked. And if it worked on camera, that would have been really cool. But it didn't. It did give me, however, the ability to talk a little bit about why I don't like the clip on this as much. And you can see, hey, look at that. I mean, this is just ramped, and this one, that's all right. Not a huge deal. Just trying to see if I could tweak it. Talk to you later.